Witam od razu, witam się z wami. No, mówię, po prostu od razu się z wami witam. A dlaczego się od razu z wami witam? Bo idę dalej grać tą grę, do mało. Mieliśmy iść do Owida chyba. Z tego co kojarzę bynajmniej. Do Ovid Shopa. Tutaj. The Hobo King requests your presence. Come again? There's Hobo camp just outside of Ocean City and the guy in charge heard you were rich in bed. He asked me to give you this summons. Oh hey, that sounds like a good deal. And is more than one or two of these myself anyway. I'll head out there. Thanks. Huh? The final picket fence you need to paint to end Will Hunter Curse. Szkoda, że nie mogę się jakoś na to wdrapać. Dobra. To zrobione. Wróćmy się do Ocean City, do Hobocampu. Zobaczyć jak tam idzie organizacja wszystkiego. Oh hey, my messenger friend, I never got your name. Oh, hey, Vietnam, Naskami, thanks for pointing me here, business booming. So he's selling. Something new? No, not really. Hello, what can I do? Well, secret plans? No, not that. Cryptograph? Anything? No. The grub? Grub? No. I guess shut eye. Yeah. Shouldn't mess around here, probably wake people up. Okej, a razem z tym idziemy do The Big Moist. Moisty. Very moist. Idziemy do Will's Treehouse. Buy sack, 138 meat. Sale final. Buy the sack. Thank you. I buy. You also hope that one day you'd look at the trunk of the tree and Will Hunter wouldn't be here. There. Ah, well, now that's funny. Earlier there was an old bushy bird man treehouse and now there is... Not haha funny perhaps, but... Haha? Hey mister, it's me. It's Will Hunter. Dork, you left the curse with nothing more than some paint and brush. Haha? Are you alright? Alright, look at me. I can wag my toes and wriggle my nose. I got bones in my hips and blood in my lips. I'm a boy again. I got the old flesh back, mister. That's great, Will. Only thing is, I still got 3 sub coming out when I sneeze. But that's different. Okay, different. Can I help you with that? No, the thing is that curse can only be lifted with the power of imagination, which as an adult you have lost. Why are we old? Old, Will Hunter, old. I'll tell you what, mister, you're only as old as you feel. How old do you feel? Early 70. Will pass his gown stomach. Suppose I have packed on the years, keep on growing up while I was in the tree. Some ways I was probably better off staying at tree house. Then I could live just about forever, but nah, I gotta be a human. Else how would I do my mischief? What mischief? Various mischief. Can you give me an example? May have skipped out on Sunday school once or twice. Anything else? So a horse station? I never heard of a horse station. It ain't there no more. What will you do now? It's been a while, but I seem to remember that on the day I was supposed to whistle wash that fence, and instead, when trout fishing, I was also due down to cart house to help a man wrongly accused of murder. How long ago was that? July. What year? Well, I'd say 1976. It's 1876. It's 1928. Yikes, reckon I shouldn't stop for breakfast then. Let's hope no trout distract you on the way. Why you hear about? Why? You heard about some? Make like a tree and take your leave. Well, I'd better be off. Hold on now. You got me out of the tracer and Will Hunter won't let that go unrewarded. That's not necessary. Nah. I want you to have this. This is my greatest rest, the shiniest thing Will Hunter got. Suppose enough crystal. Not so shiny marble. Even for painting them fences. What's this? That's bone figured marble, mister. You can play with it, keep it in pocket, or put it in your mouth to walk wars. Brakuje mi tutaj po prawej stronie z 2 czy 3 rzeczy. Ale nie wiem, co to może być. Monster Truck. No skeptics. These kids are alright. Well, that's pretty heartwarming. Inside a fine, not dedicated and crumbling tumble-down shack, strewn with ancient wreckage that you were perhaps expecting, but an actually maintained and thoroughly clean tumble-down shack strewn with 12 to 14-year-old kids. What are you all kids doing out here in the middle of the swamp? We shouldn't be here. Why shouldn't we be? Because it's dangerous here. Yeah, but this is where the monsters are. But that's why it's dangerous. Do you believe in monsters, mister? Yes, of course I do. It would be real fit to convey dissonance otherwise. You mean you've seen them? Oh, for real? Yeah. Which one? Fairies? Oh, don't count. Those guys are just weird jerks. We're looking for a real monster. I don't understand what real means in that contest. Since you believe in monsters, you can join our monster squad. Otherwise, we can't tell you anything cause it's secret. Okay, I'll join. Great, it'll be nice to have someone who can reach the top shelf on this old bookcase we scavenged. Is that it? I'm a new member now. Yeah, we used to have a big ceremony where you had to repeat a vow and stuff, but it took too long and you're all busy with our research. Come on in and have a look around. Thanks. A big leather-bound tomb. What's this? There's some vampire nests. It's like 400 pencils long. Lots of vampires in the swamp. If you want to help, you can always go clear some of them out. Go hunting. Damn. Ja naprawdę mogę po prostu nagle znaleźć sobie miejsca, gdzie wampiry żyją. Bo jeśli tak, no to mi się to podoba. Ej, that's nice. Walki obwisne wyglądają cały czas tak samo, ale bra, to jest fajne. That's hella fucking nice. Jakby nie to, że nie wiadomo jak bardzo nienawidzę wampirów w tej grze czy coś, ale wampiry dają dobry staw do sprzedania. Brew. This kid's preoccupied with rapidly smelling large test tubes. Once you got there, perfume samples? Kinda. It's a combination of hydrogen sulfide and methane. Common swamp gas, basically. Yeah. That's the drill. Coffee to clean the swamp gas smell out of my nose. Okay, so why? I'm researching a creature known as the smell of the wisp. I've only run into it once, but I have a good memory of smells, so if I can match this smell, it's particular chemical mix. Well, tell me more about it. A smell of what? Wisp. It's a cloud of intelligent swamp gas. Some people say it's the ghost of a dead chili cook of Jad, but I think there's probably a more scientific explanation. You're telling me you're looking for an intelligent... The girl gestures sternly at a sign over the workbench. No fart jokes. Ah, come on. That's smell a wisp. No! Well, I don't know what to say then. If you're willing to help instead of making pepper goofs, I could really use a sample of tonight. Okay, I go find the smell of wisp. Great, thank you. Here, take this. It should help you track the thing down. Just smell through this? Yeah, just follow your nose. Alright then. This kid is, well, he's eating something. Hi there. Hi. I don't mean to be rude, but what's your deal, kid? I'm a mossman. You're, huh? Okay, well, not really, but I wanna be a bossman when I grow up. That's why I'm eating all this fertilizer. I'm actually cornflakes. Just pretending. Okay, you. And I'm not crazy. Some people say I'm crazy for believing in a mossman, though. But I know he's real. I've seen him. What's a mossman? A man made of moss? Yep, he's all fuzzy green. It's so neat. Oh hey, you should go see him for yourself. Then, if you bring back proof he exists, people won't think I'm weird anymore. Well, they might. Sure, I'll go have a look. Monster Grotto, nice. What are you reading? Yeah, it's about Neanderthals and other early hominids. Unfortunately, I'm not finding anything useful here. Dajcie mi sekundę. Okej, wiem, że nie ma dźwięku w grze. Po pierwsze, będzie słychać prawdopodobnie deszcz, bo... No deszcz, pada grad nawet z deszczem, więc... Może być troszeczkę słychać. What are you looking for? The pony ape. The what now? Never heard of it. It's a famous monster. It's a hairy primate or primate-like creature that's smaller than a human, but with human-sized hands. Most of the legends call it Big Hand. And I'm pretty sure the Big Hand legends are, and the reports of funny ape sightings are referring to the same cryptid. That's interesting. I know it lives around here somewhere. I just haven't been able to find it yet. I'll help you look for it. That would be excellent, thank you. Here, I found some of its prints once and made a track. That thing help you track it down. Then get one of its fingernails as proof. How will a fingernail be proof? Because I'll be as big as a human fingernail, obviously. Alright. Teoretycznie mogę po prostu obciąć mój i tyle. There's a bald couple of sinister looking triangle on it, and it's messing around with an elaborate homemade radio. Kind of. Hi, so you're grown up. Can you help me with something? I'm not buying you any cigarettes. Oh no, there is this slump lady named Barbara Yaga. Yeah, Baba Yaga. Everybody says she's just a fairy tale, but I know she's real, because I've seen her hat right here in the swamp, but I don't know if she's the sort of swamp lady who eats kids or not. Swamp lady? Well, I don't wanna call her a swamp witch or swamp hag or something like that. It would be mean to judge her that way without having even met her. Sheesh, kids these days. Prince Feathers? I mean, okay, fine. Czyli te dwa miejsca, o których mówiłem, to... Yeah, te dwa miejsca. Are you into flies? Well, kinda, they're interesting once you get over the growth factor, but mostly I'm just studying these because what I'm really interested in is flyman. Flyman, yeah. Or maybe the manfly? I have not decided which way to better yet. So, the flyman and or manfly is a scientist that moves into the old plumberback place. And the list is spying on him, and I think he's trying to turn himself into a giant fly. Sure, I hope. Man, tyle czytania tu jest. Fucking hell. I don't really know yet, kinda messing around. It's oranges, okay, I'm gonna help you. Czyli tu są nawet i 3 miejsca. A, bo tutaj. Dobra, szczerze, pójdę w najdalsze miejsce, mi się wydaje, najpierw. Klej. Albo sperma. Some visuals go has rendered the has entirely decorated. Oh. The very small man inside the machine is clearly trying to get your attention. Hi, I'm Naskami. Do you need help? Absolutely not help. Thank you. My name's Flemberg, Paul Flemberg. I need to move back into my parents' old house here because nobody would give me lab space for my experiments. It turned out an assignment would also have been nice to have. What are you trying to do? Improve myself, you know, better, faster, stronger. I'll use one of those, but I put the wrong setting in the control console and all that happened was that I shrank. You can just change the settings, the door doesn't open from inside, but... Yeah, I didn't think it through. Okay, well, I can just let you out. No. Opening the door will depolarize the booth and makes most of the film emitter to recharge. Not to mention the fact that I'd have to collect all new supplies of generic material, so the door can only be opened once. Jeez, you really didn't think that through. What should I do then? I'll have to fix the setting on the console. What should I set it to? Clearly, if I knew that, I wouldn't have put the wrong ones in myself. Just make it bigger before you open the door. Better than what? Better than a normal guy. I don't know. I spent so long thinking about how I could build this machine that I didn't have any time left to think about why I built it. I'll see what I can do. Take one. Tiny workbench. Hey, it's going. You feel past your prime? Need some to bail me out. Fuck off. Jem ciasto. Nie chcę zatrzymywać na 5 sekund. Oh well, this is just the normal me. Like before I even got in here. This is exactly what I do not want. Alright, you told me that. Nice hat. I'm sure you don't want to be a regular person. It seems to work out fine for most of us. I'm positive. Change me. Improve me. Oh god, one sec, I'll try again. No, wait, this is pretty great actually. What? I can fly and I have the proportionate strength of fly scaled up to a human size. But not to love. Is that anger? Are you trying to express anger right now? I guess to jest to. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, I can't wait to get up to all kinds of giant fly stuff. Well, before we go, I need to get the chest hair off of you. They still have those? Okay, well, whatever, sure. Thanks, it's for... I probably just don't want to know. I'm out, see ya. Szkoda, że ja nie mogę tam wejść. Śmiesznie by było. Dobra, to jest jedno. Wiem, że nie widzicie mojej myszki, ale centralnie pod Monster Shackiem wygląda, jakby było jeszcze jedno miejsce, gdzie mogę wejść. Gdzie mogę sobie zajść. Well, if this isn't the Mossman that kid was talking about, we've got a really unusual coincidence here. It doesn't exactly look fearsome, but if you're looking for a fight, it may be best to take advantage of surprise. Excuse me, are you Mossman? Mossman? Yep, that's me, Clyde Mossman. Pleased to meet you. Hi, nice to meet you. Welcome to my humble abode. I don't get many visitors, well, except some weird kid I sometimes see paying around the trees. Are you an actual Mossman? I ain't quite sure I got your meaning, that's my last name, like I said. Yeah, but are you a human person or some creature? I get that this is a strange and possibly rude question. Well, I weren't always this way, but I've been living in this swamp a long time, just kinda dug in and got comfortable. The moss just sorta grows out of me natural like now. Instead her, I guess, it happened so gradual, I got so accustomed it didn't occur to me to question it. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to give you some kind of physical crisis, no apology necessary, friend. But it's something I'm gonna be chewing on for a while. Can I have some of your moss? Excuse me? You drop an existential bombshell on me and now you're asking for part of my body? I'm really not in top society form today, I guess. I do need some of that moss though. Well, I'll tell you what, help me solve this puzzle or whatever. I'm a man or a monster, I'll give you some moss. So, about that moss. Well, the way I see it, you seem intelligent and can hold a conversation, and haven't tried to murder me for my delicious organ meats. How do you know they're delicious? So I figured that what does it really mean to be human anyway? You may as well be less homo sapien, and more whatever the technical term for moss is, but does that really matter in the grand scheme of things? What's really important is just being a good person, whatever kind of person you are. Well, that's real. Even if it's an extremely weird kind of person, well, that's really good you to say, friend. I guess that answers my question. Great. Here, let me give you some of my moss, like I promised. Thanks. Say, are you a hobo? Well, ain't about hobos that we're always on the move. I feel like I'm practically the opposite of a hobo. I happen to know a group of hobos that have settled down and built themselves a pretty nice camp. I bet you'd be welcome there, if you're interested. Well now, I do value my solitude, but I certainly couldn't do any harm to visit and see. In fact, I do believe I'm due for a vacation. He's mostly thinking for some reason. Hmm? You do not recover AP during combat. Fuck off! Jak ja mogę się tego pozbyć? Wait, what the fuck? Dobra, pozbyłem się efektu. Jeżeli chcecie wiedzieć, jak się pozbywa efekt, to kościół w Ocean City jest miejscem, gdzie można pozbyć się negatywnych efektów. Ask this gal for a treat. This cat looks different from most of the others. This cattail is giant. It's a lion tail. You cautiously enter the spooky hut and discover it's actually really nice inside. A young woman with a rather twig-oriented hat greets you. Oh, hello, please come in. I don't get many visitors apart from birds. I might be in the wrong place. Are you Barbara Yargra? That's correct. And you are? I am Naskang Nakai. A pleasure. Come in, come in. Pozwolisz mi, że szybko zmieni tylko moją czapę. This is a really nice house, to be honest. I was expecting everything to be a lot more, you know, witchy. Oh, you've heard the old stories. Those are about my granny. She was really into croning. Croning, being crone. You know, all the really old traditional magic stuff. She lived to be nearly 200 years old. When she passed, she left me this house and all her birds and so on. I see. Is that why you're here? Chasing the old legends of Barbara Yargra? Well, not exactly. I met a kid who's into the old stories, but he was afraid he might be the child-eating kind of witch, so he sent me instead. That's not adorable. I don't think I've ever eaten a child, but there's no telling what was in the granny's stews. I'm not sure if it's meant as just a joke or... Sure. Anyway, I'm supposed to take back a feather. To prove that I've met you, huh? Okay. I can't just give you one though. Are you sure? Yeah, sorry. I have to give you some kind of test first. It's a traditional thing. What sort of test? Well, it's a lot of work keeping this room clean. What with the birds and all, I'm betting on my other chores, or you could find me. Find you? Granny trained all those bears to be killers, but I haven't exactly been out looking for trouble like she used to do. So they could use some exercise, you know? Can I have a little treat? Oh, sure, dear. Thanks, Barbara. Tell me more about the chores. I need you to muck out the bird buff out front and pick the ripe cocktails out of my cattail patch for me. That's only two things. Is there a third thing? Of course, but I'll tell you about that. Side quest. Right, you can tell the ripe cocktails by how they look. Fish. Fish. More fish. Ja nagrywam, prawda? Fish. Fish. 6 list, 8 stęcz. Stęcz 9. List 2. Elemental, Sleaze. To jest 4. To jest 8. Pick it. Pick it. Pick it. Pick it, pick it. Ah, how are chores going? I finished. Here's the cocktails. Great, thanks. So, what's the mystery third task? Go down in the basement and fetch a sack of birds for me. Basement. The basement is a swamp. It's weird, I know. I think Granny's magic keeps it from collapsing. It also make it kind of scary down there. You have a flashlight? Yeah, I have a flashlight. Flashlight. I've never seen an indoor bird bath before. Oh, that was a gift. It's not for my birds, though. I'll be happy to give it to you along with the feather if you will help me. Okay. Doesn't keep me uncomfortable dark down here. How long is this bed? I'm pretty sure you should have reached the back wall by now. Turn back. The scariest thing about this is the cairning. Jeez. There's a lot of rats. Are they whispering? Get out. You can hear them, right? It's not just me. Ja bardziej zauważyłem to, że to się cały czas zmienia. Dobra, give me elemental armor. Spooked. Kurwa, nie doczytałem. It must be the original library. I grabbed a magic book already as dark as the inside of a dog down here. The ground is shaking more violently, furiously even. The walls howl die through. As rocks falling from the ceiling threaten to bury your life. Go deeper. Finally, get a seat and get out of here. Can I get back? By the way, bo wiecie, że ta gra niby miała być semi-horrorowa, no nie? Ja nawet nie żartuję, ta gra miała być semi-horrorem. It's a sack of birds that you kind of undersold how scary it is down there. Sorry about that, maybe I can learn a charm to keep the mice away. And the voices and bleeding walls doesn't sound familiar. Maybe your flashlight was acting up. Hey, thank. Here's the letter I promised. Thanks. Oh well. Mam jeszcze 2 questy, czy 3? O. I guess idę oddać to, co mam na razie. Kurwa, czy ja będę potrzebował... No dobra, zabiję to po prostu. Będę z tym walczył i tyle, kurwa. Nie mam wystarczająco ani Nie mam wystarczająco mysticality po prostu. Niestety. Nie mogę nic z tym zrobić. Nie chciałem. Szczerze nie chciałem tego zabijać. Znaczy jest unconscious, nie jest... Wiecie... Zmarły. You're welcome. Monster Club Sash. Something wrong? Ten excitement, Monster Club Sash. Aha, to jest ten quest, dobra. To jest najczęstszy quest, jaki jest w ogóle. Potrzebuję 6 Mysticality, co? Dobra. Then acquire this. Good. Yeah, it's really super calculator, alright. It's a matter of quick way. I mean, actually super or not. See you later. Dobrym pytaniem jest, jak ja mam niby zdobyć resztę. Wiem, że nie powinienem, ale sprawdziłem, co powinienem robić. Więc ja... Idziemy szukać stinku. Set your trap. Leave and come back later. Idę szukać stinku. Check it out. Fight him. Kurwa. Okej, jestem. Dobra, ja sobie połażę. A nie, okej, nieważne. Run up and grab it. Nice. Stinky. Approach it. Czy Paranja Nostrils? Sorry, że nie czytam. Ale szczerze wydaje mi się, że wy nie chcecie, żebym czytał. Jakoś bardzo bynajmniej. Yep, I got it. Monster Club Sash and you. You did the monster sign. Tak o. One muscle, one moxie, one mystic, one additional item, 5 maximum HP, 22 mid drop. I guess jest to fajne. Ale nie teraz. Dobra, została mi jedna rzecz tutaj, kurwa. Okej, nie wiem, czy coś pode mną powinno być centralnie pode mną. Ale jedyne, co mi zostało... Mob Submarine. Ostatnia rzecz, całkiem ostatnia rzecz. Disappointing lack of sandwiches inside. It's raining your eyes, but the chart is either slightly too far away, the submarine is slightly too dark, or some combination of those two. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, this is not even a little bit how a magnifying glasses work. And to that I reply, what are you, the optic police? But wait, I interrupt you and respond, no, you're not the optic police, you're a cool detective. How can I tell? You might ask. I can tell by the magnifying glass, because what cool detectives do is that they use magnifying glasses to learn things, and you're about to learn what it's saying on the chart. Apologize if I lost track of the quotation marks in that last bit. Got into the weeds a little with the whole hypothetical conversation thing. Anyway, this the chart says. Torpedo turbine pressure 19 psi. Good old 19 psi, classic pressure valve. Open. You open the hatch to discover that the lower deck is completely flooded. Russian clog. Fajne. To też fajne. Dalej chyba najbardziej lubię latanie. Szczerze, krowie buty powinny mieć jakieś coś do siebie. Że powinni niektórzy ludzie reagować na to. Że jak to? Krowy tu? Ja mam pewien pomysł, wait. Bus stop? Seed campus? Tak? Fish and chips? This? I jeszcze jeden muscle. Jeszcze jakoś jeden muscle powinienem wziąć. Swamp Shroom. Ok. I teraz wracamy do Big Moist. I Duffin House. Bo to też jest pewna rzecz. Szkoda. Never mind. Accessories, no. Food. Plant mushroom. Muscle, hot air, okej. Rusty kind of this choice. Pile of silver bar. They'll sell for a pretty penny. Nie wydaje mi się, żeby więcej pretty penny byłoby mi potrzebne. Lamy Scar. Okej. Znowu do Mob Submarina idziemy. Swamp Hound? Go down there. Pile of silver bars again. Go to bed and curse the key. Okay. Hit the side quest. Don't tell him you can recover the booze. Rufus wants to see you in his lab. Cigarettes back to August Dirge's house. Smarter Sims team would like you to bring some cheese. Largemouth bass and sons. Too late, friend. Tom gone. I've recited a telegram from him. News that he's in the big city, thriving as the head of his own business, manufacturing these for judges. Wait, he's already set up the business. He's already thriving, yes? It's fast. I know, but judges' wigs are a gold mine, and I can tell you don't have business instincts, or you'd have recognized that right away. Are you worried about the future? It's only an issue if I die. Wouldn't you agree? Sorry about your son. Welcome Bates is real, saw him. In the shower, yes? No. Just that mostly where I see him. Be seeing ya. Keep my current boo. I guess. Fucking hell. And you dare show your face around here with fear and now if he's lost. Can you marry into your family? Now I'm afraid we're all spoken for. It's about your daughter, me, and the chance they can steal fish. Soon give it to the boss themselves, fair enough. And concerned about the future of business going out, Casey. Come get this real, yeah, I know. I'll be on my way. Okej, czyli tyle. Side quest. Called on T. Rufus. I guess... Przejdę się do Rufusa. Miałem już dawno tam pójść, ale kompletnie zapomniałem o tym, że Rufus w ogóle do mnie chciał. Coś ode mnie chciał bynajmniej. Hello again. What should I do with this extra fisherman? So, what's the next step? I don't have to go back in the sewers, do I? No, this is much more straightforward. Well, part of it would be anyway. That's what I like to hear. I need some way to broadcast the quantum signal from this fisherman pair over as broadcast of the area as possible, and I fear the most robust transmission network available is the commercial radio band. The nearest broadcast tower is the Radio Shack in the VGCR in the Big Moist. Okej, Roof's Receiver, okej. Czyli wracamy do Big Moista, zajebiście. Dobrze mówiłem, że w tym miejscu, gdzie jest teraz Radio Shack, coś powinno być. Kurwa. Okej, pójdę zaraz odzyskać to. Mój Moxie. Czy mogę wejść normalnie? Nie, mogę. O, wampiry. There's some guys hanging out here looking stoic and cool, and also Gatorman more than the usually Attleman of Thief. Hi, alright guys. We are radio technicians. Why are you standing here in the dark? Why not? This is radio. This is nothing to see. Well, you got me there. Hey, about this water. What about it? I just wanted to point out that it isn't stagnant. It's flowing from one side of the room to the other. Running water! One of the several very common weaknesses. Water burning. Irony terrible. They are vampires? Look up Rufus' gadget. Apparently this machine is powered by evil, or at least weird. Glowy lightning ball. Mercury eye drops, oh fucking hell. Czemu za spuszczanie kiblów ja mam tak dużo expa? I guess wracam się do Rufusa? I guess? Nie widzę niczego innego do roboty? Aktualnie? Remind me what to do with the gizmos? Early predetermined, right? So all you have to do is find 11 different radios out in the world and use the receiver to check the transmission. Man, that's going to be fucking annoying, is it? O, 11 MUX potrzebuję do tego. I guess wracam do Ocean City. Idę pozbyć się tego. Idę pozbyć się mojego -1 Moxie. Tą walkę wam pominę naprawdę. Okej. I'm here. Idę się wyleczyć. Jak chcecie wiedzieć, to tutaj w kościele jest to miejsce. Możecie sobie wyleczyć się i tyle. Tak o, to-do list. Hold it on. Rufus wants you to find 11 radios out in the world. Take cigarettes back to the Dutch house, okej? To zrobić jak najwięcej, zanim, wiecie, cokolwiek zacznę robić, I guess? Okay. Confront the shifty guy. Hey, what are you doing in the... Why are you seriously asking me... about to ask me what I'm doing here. Yeah, even as I was saying it sounded stupid. How did he find me? I hid and watched when you came out for your smokes. Oh, that was you. I thought the captain voice didn't sound quite right. So, what's the deal? Well, is this just what it looks like? It looks like you're hiding in this old man's house to rob him while he sleeps. In that case, it's not at all what it looks like. I'm listening. I'll admit. At first I was planning on robbing him. I figured an old sea captain must have a secret treasure, right? He wasn't a pirate. No, it turned out he's just a lonely old man with nobody to talk to, except his old sailing buddies. They started hanging out back here and chatting with him through the wall. He didn't find it strange. He was a little spooked at first, but once I got a handle on how the different voices should sound and learned enough to keep up with the accent notes, he relaxed. It's nice to have someone to talk to, and the situation is kind of weird, right? So that's all. Nie chce mi się. Nie pamiętam, co ja miałem robić. You switch that fifth urn yet? Not yet. Switch? What do you mean, switch? I don't fucking know. What do you mean, switch? Had an urn, okej. Saint Polyphons. Kościół? Może? Może kościół? Nie wiem, nie wiem. Nie wiem. Przypomniałem sobie jedną rzecz tutaj. To chyba są spare urny? Spare urn, nie. Dokładnie. Oh well. Her place the urn. Yeah, I did. Great. Square then. Everything is Jake. Sure, no problem. Thanks for not blowing my cover. It meant a lot to me. It happened too, even if he hadn't exactly known it. Okay. Take the remains back to the Viscar. Saint fuck. Aha, muszę mu go to oddać. I did, here you go. Wonderful. I get the polish and reinstall right away. Blessing upon you, my child. Signed Polly forehead. Thanks. He was a sailor who washed ashore near here after a shipwreck. Some of the locals took him in, but he didn't survive that night. Poor fellow. He was interred here as an act of charity. Was that about 50 years old, give or take? No, it was like 300 years old. Huh, interesting. I guess I shouldn't mess around. Yeah, you really fucking shouldn't. Nie chce mi się aktualnie szukać radia. Co? Nie chce mi się szukać szczerze radia aktualnie, więc... I guess pójdę w kimę. Czy ja chcę ankersować ten klucz? Teoretycznie powinienem, ale... Będę szczery, wolałbym sobie zostawić, jeżeli on może otwierać każdy zamek. Jak to się dzieje, że pająk może zadawać im więcej niż 5 obrażeń? Czy on zadaje jakieś spooky damage albo specjalny spider damage? Nie wiem, nie wiem. Czemu ja idę tędy zamiast przez ten sub-boss? Fine. Let's case of whiskey. Okay, tequila. Muscle and Moxie. That's nice. Neat. Max EP, melee, range. Noise. Yeah, okay. Call them all back. Hello, and formally grotten and me am tolerant and speaking in the telephone. English. Dutch is nearly English, and the var is not to be culturally unsophisticated. It will impede your personal growth. Anyway, here submarine buzzes say, bravo, you are covering to enjoyify it. It is our newest vintage. Your next assignment will be to renovate an elderly and formerly abandoned Rocksufica transmissional station. Renovate it. Renovate it such that it no longer contains any vampires. We are apprehensive of the possibility that we will use the equipment contained there, therein to drop ifs upon our professional communications. Well, I certainly wouldn't wish that on anyone, but whatever. I know the place you mean. I already cleaned the vampires out there. Fortuitous revelations. Your expedient is really off the charts, so to speak. Your payment shall be delivered to you, bed adjacent furniture forwing. Well. Okay. And anything else? To the nightstand for your reward. Time to pick a 4 store. Right. The first applicant Bert's buddy of mine from the restaurant days. Makes good love. High-end kitchen store. A bakery on fancy kitchen place. A bakery sounds good. Okay, I'll get them moved in. So you find a spot next to the window for the horrible potted worm Grady gave you. Install the long fellow's wheel at what you decide is the bow of your room. Set out the bird's Barbara Yagra gave you. Silax happily flies over to it and starts splashing around. You put Plumber's tiny workbench up on your desk. You find a hook on one of the ceiling beams and hang your new refrigerator. You place the glowy orb thing on your knick-knack shelf. Damn, wygląda to fajnie. Gatorman Cola. Hello, you awful little creature. Shelf knickknacks and touches. There's old ragdoll on the top shelf, must have left by previous tenant. One of those weird rocks from Duchess' yard has made it to your room. That's probably fine. That cool plasma ball from the Radio Shack is still cracking and away on the shelf. Consider though. You trace your finger around the perimeter of the orb for a while. Last time, the success of your Swamdelier mission performance has not gone unnoticed. The boss is duly impressed. Mięso. Mięso. Yeah, it's probably better to keep going straight. I found a weird hole in space. I would like a sort of shadow picket thing. You didn't put your hand in that or anything. Did you? Yeah, a hot dog inside. Did you eat it? No, don't answer that. Look, I'm going to suggest that you don't do that again. Okay, you're going to though, aren't you? I guess we'll find out. Jessica opens the desk, Charles and pokes around inside. Charles did something to a pair of pliers. Diana zaid them or something I didn't catch. Here they are. Shadow closing pliers. If you see any more of those things, you should be able to use those pliers to pinch them close without actually touching them with your hands. I'm going to touch them. Okej, nie możecie mi tak zrobić. Szkoda. Nie wydaje mi się, żeby mógł cokolwiek innego zrobić jeszcze. No właśnie. Okej, idę w kimę. Tylko tym razem nie ankersuję tego klucza. O! A mam Jessica? It's probably Margaret. All others got to keep out under penalty of law. Oh, yesterday our dog Daisy died. Papa said it was bound to happen because she was older than me, which isn't old for a kid, but is really old for a dog. Said we'll get a new dog soon, but I was sad anyway. Some birthday. At school today, the teacher asked what we want to do when we grow up. I said I'll be gone because when I can make sure all the dogs live a long time and are always happy, everyone laughed, and that jerk Billy Gillespie said a girl can be old. So I said I'll be president instead, because that's nearly as good. He said a girl can't be president either. Well, I'll show him. I'm gonna make all kinds of laws about being nice dogs, and I'll make being a jerk illegal too, so Billy Gillespie goes to jail and cannot eat nothing but bread and water forever. What is it, Terence? Madam Comptroller, I really need your signature on those budget revisions. With this, the remainder of funds certainly allocated to municipal services will be redirected to your shadow presidential campaign and your other project. That sounds a bit obvious. Rest assured, I am only sparing the details, which you have made quite clear to me that you find intolerably boring. The transaction will be meticulously obstructed through shell comparisons, cutouts, ashore accounts, and the like. Alright, good. Better not be skimming from off the top that I'm willing to ignore. Certainly not, Madam Comptroller. Attention POGs, don't call them peons, ma'am. And please try for our storytelling tone, General. Alright, right. My fellow citizens. Good evening, I'm Margaret, that's weird. The levels went all funny when you say your last name, don't worry about it. Hereby announce my candidates for shadow president. Vote for me or else. Ah, no, sorry ma'am, no, Are all about explaining who you are. Most of them probably don't pay much attention to local politics. In my role of Ocean City Controller, I have made it my mission to make sure you all get exactly what you deserve. Rob the suckers blind. Eliminate waste and graft in the city's finances, and I am proud to say that I have been completely successful through my program of shutting down needlessly wasteful cities program, thereby reserving your valuable taxpayer meat for the thing you actually matter. Things like family, prosperity, and freedom. Perfect, meaningless. Love it. Okay, and just call to action to topple it all. A vote for me is a vote for you. A vote for me is a vote for you. Oh, that's great. Just perfectly good. Not all? Yeah, we'll add all the legal this message black campaign for shadow president stuff. Oh, great, I'm out of here. After all, makes me guts itchy. Mayor Burby, I presume. Yes, who are you? I need to speak to you about the Crystal Dream Valley Dam project. I want you to make the dam bigger, and much more powerful. Here are some revised plans. A dam this large would flood the valley and displace hundreds of people. And besides, the dam as planned will provide a perfectly adequate amount of power. Why do we need to make it bigger? How about a handshake agreement? What? I don't even know who you are. You want me to argue to this on the basis of a handshake? Specifically, I'm offering you the chance to shake hands with the handle of this large briefcase filled with meat. Well, now, yes, I think the new plan is quite viable. Good. It turned out that a lot of president time is spent on ceremonial bullcrap that nobody actually cares about. Case in point, pardoning the Thanksgiving turkey. None of your aides know what a turkey looks like, apparently. Your ridiculous court wizard isn't taking the situation seriously. Given the progress report on the seat thing, have you taken care of that problem yet? Oh, it's so dreary and unfestive there all that math is science. It's holy or jolly. Screw your dumb theme. Your entire job is dealing with magical issues. I don't have that do-gooding interloper messing around in the library. There's too much at stake. Get in dealt with, or I'm going Crimble's federal holiday status to the friggin' groundhog. You wouldn't. Go get out of my office. 6 lockers. Some dumb job kid you have to give a present official awarded. Hi, brilliant. Alright. By the power invested by me in the Shadow President, here's an award of being able to climb a rope faster than most other kids, which is definitely important, and this is a great use of my time. Thanks. Did I give a speech? Whatever, I'm out of here. This miserable beast. President Strong, make rich. Yes, I know, and yes, you don't have to remind me of the terms of our two-world agreement. You're keeping your people mean and hungry. Yes, warriors mean. Warriors hungry, good fighters. That's right. You're my ace in the hole, this stinks mouthful. If I need to use force, you'll be better stay on top of things if you want your make rich. Keep everyone worshipping at the Gator Shrine too, but for God's sake don't mess with the stuff in the basement. If you screw anything up down there, I will turn you into wallets. Get me? Go. I get. More than paperwork. How come nobody told me being present is all paperwork and talking to you? Sorry, ma'am, but the unwashed masses got to keep in line while we amass power. Yeah. Fine. I hereby sign this order declared July 12th, Nationality Bread and Circus Day. Also get a complimentary dinner roll and a free turn of the nearest suitable trapsy. Oh, ma'am, I ain't sure that. Who cares? Get cool, they get dealt with. What's even gonna for anyway? This is all beneath me. Hailstorm, what does he want? Alright, Hailstorm, let's hear your report. Everything fine and dandy, ma'am. I don't rightly understand what this shadow energy stuff is exactly, or why you want so golden much of it, but the conservation are spraying it out flickering greased mice with a Gatling gun, with plenty of slag left over to press into those weird monsters you like. Finally, some good news. So, you'll meet the project deadline. Yep. Then we'll need to expand the old rolling operation some more. Need you to sign this power means so we can expand into lots. To 10 to 40. Sure, whatever, wait. 210 to 240? That's a problem? My family's farm is 223. Ah, well, ma'am, if you're wanting here weird black juice, we gotta get the regular black juice out to the ground first. Alright, fine. Sorry, grandma. Enough of this. Your room. Ponder the orb. Chyba wszystko użyłem, co mogłem do zwiększenia moich statów. We got a sickle from a signal. Wait. We got a signal from the sickle. You know, the farming tool thing. It's over in Grey country somewhere. Mostly nothing but farms there, but there's a store that's been open since forever. The owner's name is Jasper. He knows Murray. He'll probably help out. Here's a map. This is diner placement. It literally has a map on the country right on the middle of it. I'm just impressed that you found a way to give me an actual map while still also giving me a thing that isn't a map. Hey, this is Benny One Talk speaking. What happened to Don Tumbler on Sorethroat? You not scammy? That's me. Okay, here's the deal. We left a bunch of stuff in here, nice, and there's some books we need cooked, some documents we need forged, and some evidence we need doctored. Once you're done with all that, dump them in the sewer gate outside the antique store and the boys handle it from there. Got it. Nice talking to you, Benny. I mean, that's true thing. Hang on. uncooked mob books, unforged mob documents, undoctored mob evidence. Can I like literally cook them? Cook the mob's book, yeah? You bake the books at 400 degrees for 30 minutes. Czy ja chcę ankersować klucz? Czy to będzie do miscelenii, czy do questów? Quest. Cursed Key. Wiecie co? Poczytałem sobie to trochę na temat tego. I on naprawdę może otworzyć większość rzeczy. Jedyne co on robi, to jest gorszy Ancient Wristwatch. Dlatego nie robię tego. Muscle and Moxie. Select. Range weapon. Yep, bottoms up. When and Jeffrey clinks glassing celebration of their our friend, come on, let's buy you a drink, sure. I can't get my mind off milk lately. Thanks, I can't wait to drink all of it. To tell you, you've done more than rescue us. You gave Fabian and I opportunity to meet. Yes, look at us. An artist and a writer. We've already made plans to collaborate. Oh, on what? Blimp, yes, we decided to build a blimp together. Why? Ah, the artist, my friend. We don't ask why. We ask why not. Exactly, and this is what we say too. If you excuse us, got much to do. Jest coraz bardziej ominous tutaj. Grey County. Jak długo to nagrywam już? Godzina 8, kurwa. Fajnie mi się gra w tą grę. Bardzo fajnie mi się w to gra. Czy ta lampa była zawsze zniszczona? Hi, Ari Bertram, Naskami, a friend of Charles. Well, heck, call me Bert. Please ask Punch to meet you, Naskami. Any friend of Charles is a friend of mine. In fact, I'll give a friend discount. What? Really? Sure, just assume that all my prices would be 10% higher if we weren't friends. Great! What's for sale? What do you do? Physical armor by 3, maximum HP by 5, water armor by 4, gold armor. Thank you. So you don't happen to have 150 pounds of sugar I could borrow, would you? Let me think. No? Well, shucks, if you do find 150 pounds of sugar lying around somewhere, let me know, okay? Is this one newfangled automatic toast machine? Yep, I knew it. It'd be a real time saver if it wasn't such a tricky contraption. Getting this thing right is driving me crazy. On the slice, I'll give you one for free because there's no guarantee of edibility. Sure. Not for sale. By the way, jeżeli chodzi o cukier, to wydaje mi się, że Soda Factory albo Snackle Mills miało masę cukru? I Kes? Sorry, że ja tak bardzo przeciągam ten odcinek. Ale chcę po prostu zrobić to i zakończyć w momencie, kiedy pójdę do chapteru kolejnego. Hey, but I got 150 pounds of sugar. That's you say you need it. Wow, really? That's great, thanks. It's very heavy. Take it right now, please. Heck, I got 100. Please take it. Oof, you're kidding, but oh, thanks. Now I can start making cupcakes. Oh, that sounds good. Immediately, somehow. Red cow. Muscle by 1 and your maximum HP by. Food. Swamp mushroom. Moxie for the. Ah, okay, that's nice. Jest to Moxie by 1 damage. Oh, swamp mushroom. Food, potions. Physical by 1. Physical by 3, Mystical by 1. Mystical by 1. Thank you. Wypiłem kurwa wszystko. Muscle by 1, mid drop by 70. Mid drop by 50. Moxie by 1, your item drop by 50. Follow beer. Physical armor by 7. Damn. Shadow Breeze, why not? Chemical Chaos. +1 Mysticality, -1 Moxie, -5 Melee, +5 Ranged. Szczerze? Wolę to zostawić, damn. A więc dziękuję wam za obejrzenie tego odcinka. Widzimy się w kolejnym. Do zobaczenia. Już jutro. Tak naprawdę. Czekaj. Jeez, I ain't been out at this neck in a month of Sundays. The farm country is a big destination hotspot for you. Shocking. Believe you me? Back, I got out of here as soon as the getting was good. Wait, are you from Graycom? Yeah, and you better keep that lip zipped. I don't need it advertised as molly buttons came from a long line of Rubens and hayseeds. My house is down this back. I'm gonna go have a look-see. Maybe my childhood picture is still okay. Go ahead. Okay, jednak nie kończę. Looks like the old trap is still standing. Never Pop knew how to build them. Albo wiecie co? Zostawmy to na kolejny odcinek, co? Hehehe. Małe zachęcenie, żebyście oglądali dalej tą serię. Stwierdziłem jedną rzecz, prawdopodobnie kolejny odcinek będzie już znowu jutro, czyli 3 dni z rzędu będzie Shadows of Loathing, nie będzie Isaaca. To z tego powodu wiecie, dlaczego mi się nie chce nagrywać Isaaca. Witam i żegnam. Na razie, trzymajcie się.